On January the 14th, 1936, singer, songwriter, musician Clarence George Carter, simply known as Clarence Carter, was born in Montgomery, Alabama. Born blind, he attended the Alabama School for the Blind in Talladega, Alabama. He went on to attend Alabama State University, where he graduated in 1960. He started his music career in and around 1961 with a friend named Calvin Scott, who was also blind. They went by the name Calvin and Clarence, and was soon signed to Fairlane Records. They went on to release a song on the Fairlane record label called I Wanna Dance, But I Don't Know How. In 1962, they were signed to the Duke record label. Although their name was still Calvin and Clarence, they also took on the moniker the C&C Boys. Over the next couple of years, the duo released 4 singles on the Duke record label, and none of the 4 were commercially successful. In 1965, the duo released the song Step by Step, and that was deemed to be a commercial failure as well, even though they changed the name placement. They put Clarence's name first, so it's from Clarence and Calvin. That didn't help it become commercially successful. During 1966, Clarence and Calvin toured the clubs in Birmingham, Alabama, and performed various clubs in Birmingham, Alabama. But after Calvin Scott was injured in a car accident, Clarence Carter continued on as a solo artist. In 1967, Clarence signed with the Fame record label and released a hit song called Tell Daddy. Later in 1967, Clarence went on to sign with the Atlantic record label. He went on to produce hit songs like Slip Away and Too Weak to Fight. In late 1968, Clarence released a raunchy and funky Christmas classic, Backdoor Santa. And I'm going to leave the back door to your own imagination. Soon after, Clarence found himself on a national tour, on his first national tour. Being on his first national tour didn't stop the hit songs from coming, such as Snatching It Back, Doing Our Thing, I Can't Leave Your Love Alone, and The Feeling Is Right. In 1970, he released his biggest hit song called Patches, which was originally written and performed by a music group called Chairman of the Board, which they released that song Patches that same year. So, yeah. As I've already stated, Clarence himself was on his first national tour at this time, and one of his backup singers for his tour was none other than singer Candy Staton. Clarence and Candy were struck by the love arrow and married in 1970. Before getting a divorce in 1973, though, they produced a child, one son, together. In 1971, Clarence rejoined the Fame record label. Unfortunately, he or Fame Records didn't find any success in this reunion. In 1975, Clarence went on to sign with ABC Records. During the mid-1970s, between the ABC record label and the Fame record label, Clarence released 3 albums. But with the rise of disco and disco music, it seemed like no one was really checking for Clarence Carter and his music at this time. In 1981, Clarence signed with Ichiban Records. In 1985, Clarence found a new audience with his songs Stroking and Dr. CC. During the mid-1980s and most of the 1990s, the song Stroking was considered too raunchy for radio play or really any type of mainstream play. So his record label came up with the bright idea of placing the song in jukeboxes all around the world, in jukeboxes that was in bars all around the world. And basically the patrons of those bars discovered and kind of made it an underground hit. Like Stroking was an underground hit at the bar scene first. The song Stroking gained more broader attention when it appeared on the soundtrack to the 1996 movie The Nutty Professor. The song also appeared on the soundtrack for the 2011 movie Killer Joe. Over the years, Mr. Clarence Carter has continued to create music, and he's also been able to continue to perform, and God bless him. He may not be doing too much stroking these days, but by all accounts, he's still alive and well, and that's an excellent thing. I wish Mr. Clarence Carter nothing but continued blessings and light. Thank you, sir, for all the music that you've shared with the world. And right here, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, comment on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click on that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from the channel. And that's very important. That don't cost you anything. Just when you subscribe, just click on that little notification bell. That's right. It's right about in the area where you subscribe at. And that would help the channel so much. Subscribing and clicking that little notification bell. And I thank you so much for doing that. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate you all. And with that, I am out on this one. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. And continue to be blessed.